All right, y'all, welcome back to the Dirt Cheap Podcast. We got a special guest here today on episode 88. We hope you guys really enjoy it.
Okay, now we can talk.
That's what's up, everyone. Hey, first of all, I want to start off by saying a big thank you to each one of you. 1 year of the Dirt Cheap Podcast is in the books. America! Boom, American flag in the background for those watching on YouTube. But no, hey, seriously.
And Spotify.
Can they watch on Spotify?
Yes, you can watch on Spotify.
That's news to me. Awesome. So thank you.
You never
Where
knew
have you
that?
been?
Again, I let all of these wonderful minds do all that stuff because I know nothing about any of that.
No,
So-
that's just because he chooses Apple over Spotify.
Well, that too.
Apple gets left in the dust.
Anyways.
But seriously, thank you. Happy 1 year. We do greatly appreciate it. If for some reason you're not following us on you are subscribed on YouTube, following us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts, wherever you want to listen to us, watch us, get on that. Just go do it. And we're going to year 2 should be a good one for us as we see kind of everything increase and keep going in the right direction. We do greatly appreciate the support, and yeah, it's been awesome.
Man, Damon, I'm trying to start a small business here or side hustle, but I don't know how to market and grow it so people hear about it.
Grant, you're asking the wrong guy. I know that stuff about finance. I help there, but ain't nothing about marketing.
Nuts.
Well, I just heard of this new company called Shippensburg Marketing Group in Shippensburg, PA.
Small businesses deserve marketing that works. Shippensburg Marketing Group helps local companies grow with affordable websites, social media, and ads that bring results. Check them out today at shippensburgmarketinggroup.com.
You comment on our social media reels.
Yeah.
They still have Swifties still commenting on the TikTok.
That's awesome.
They're still upset. I'm loving it because then they're just giving us more engagement. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
Keep commenting. Yeah.
I can't do it. I shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And also for this special episode, we do have a special guest. So please, he's returning.
He's a returning guest.
Returning guest.
It's been a long time coming.
Do we know what episode he was on?
17.
Wow.
17.
You're my favorite.
Just keep going.
You're my favorite,
Keep going.
Grant.
Yes.
You got anything else? You can keep going there.
Yeah, I got one more thing.
Okay.
It's always so much louder
Sure.
than I expected it to be.
Yeah, we should look at turning that down a titch. That is loud. But
Maybe it's
fine.
just in your headphones because mine, it's not loud in
It's
my
fine.
headphones.
It's fine. Yeah.
Or
Ryan,
I've lost 80% of my hearing already.
Ryan, welcome back to the Dirt Cheap Podcast. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good. You know, I love being here with you guys. Love to laugh and love to chum it up. So, yeah, let's get after it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So you're going to be hanging out with us this episode, and then you're also going to be doing the Ministry Minute, which is going to be releasing on Wednesday. So that's kind of awesome, and yeah, we can't wait to hear, kind of have some fun in this episode, and then hear what kind of God's working with you in your life and everything like that. But we did see each other. I don't know. This is probably 4 or 5 months ago at this point, right?
Yeah, something like that.
We ran into each other.
Definitely. It was more like you, not us running into each other, more like you almost running over me.
I mean, hey, you were in my neck of the woods. I'm very defensive about who's, kind of up in my place and all that stuff. And that's what happens sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair.
So to give everyone a little backstory, exactly what happened. This was 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was late.
Super late.
It was dark.
Yeah.
So I just see this guy riding on his bike as I'm trying to turn into my back alley. And I'm like, man, the body looks familiar. He took a quick turn back because he saw me coming, probably wondering what I was doing. I'm like, man, that looks like Ryan. Well, then finally he kind of crosses, so I'm able to get up kind of beside him and pass him. And I look, I'm like, oh, that is Ryan. So I slam on the brakes real quick. I said, hey, what's up, man? And then you're looking at me weird, like, who the heck is this guy? He's about ready to do a hit on me or something like that.
Yeah, listen, I was like, man, is this a drive-by? Is my life over? What's going on in this alley? I shouldn't have came here tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it was all good, right? I mean, you end up seeing who it was, and everything calmed down. It was all good. We had a nice little chat, and
That's exactly it. You know, actually, initially, I didn't even recognize you. as your person, I was like, man, there's not many people that I know have that awesome of a car, you know? And I'm just like, yeah, that's him. I'm good to go.
I'm sure that's exactly what you.
No, I
exactly
love
what you
your
thought.
car.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, that's good. No, but it was just funny, and then actually we ended talking about getting you back on the podcast and all that stuff, and I mean here you are today, right? So it's kind of a nice little thing to run into that way.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was one of those things where I thought back and I was just like, actually, it kind of sparked me back into just seeing what you guys are about, seeing how you guys have grown, and I'm just like, man, this is something I want to get back into, something I want to jump back into, and just be a part of it, you know, be about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It was
I didn't know that part.
definitely crazy.
Because we were talking about we're like, yeah, we should have some guests on here soon. And we were like spitballing and brainstorming. And I was like, I'll send Ryan a message. And Damon didn't even say a word.
Not.
I definitely did.
You did not say anything.
I
Maybe
de-
you weren't here when we were
I
talking about
definitely did say like the week after, hey, I just ran into Ryan. We should have Ryan on sometime. Like,
don't
Bro,
remember
I don't
that.
remember that
I
conversation.
definitely did.
That's
Maybe it was in
hilarious.
your head. You just didn't vocalize
I will not take this slander against my name. All right, I'm a man of my word. I followed through. I know I did.
I sent him a message on
My
Facebook too. at one
character
point.
is being called into question here.
Oh my goodness.
No,
but-
all jokes
but-
aside, it was, yeah.
Ultimately, we're just glad you're here. We're excited. I hear you have some great stories though.
Oh, yeah,
From
absolutely.
all your many jobs.
oh,
So yeah, before we got down here, we were all having dinner upstairs, and we have this thing we always say. We're just always like, save it for the pod. But the stories that he was coming up with and telling us were so good, we couldn't let him stop telling before we got down here to record. So I'm hoping there's some more still that you have to share.
absolutely. You guys just need to tell me which career you want to hear about.
Which
All of them.
All of them.
Which was your favorite?
I would say the most memorable, I'm not going to say favorite.
Okay.
The most memorable job that I had was as a correctional officer. And I'll just tell you guys just this story, this
Hold
moment
on, you
in
were
my
a
life.
correctional officer.
Yeah, for 7 years, bro. Yeah,
Here we go.
that's crazy.
Wow.
Here we go.
I'm telling you.
Where's the strap and dab on them haters button when we need it? You know, it's
I don't think we have one good enough for that.
Best I got is this.
Bing.
all right.
the heck?
Continue.
Yeah.
Correction officer. All right.
So I'm gonna set the scene real quick. So I was on like the second wave of a 16-hour shift with my buddy,
Wow.
and actually it's kind of it's interesting. We had hospital duty. It was one of the quote unquote easiest parts of the job. You kind of just watched an inmate and watched TV, you know. So
Nice.
we're just like, that's what I'm signing up for. I'm good to go. So me and my buddy, his name was Swisher. We got there, and this guy is like a 2-officer escort. My buddy Swisher was armed, and we're just watching TV. And this guy, he's probably about 6'4", 220 pounds, not real big, but like very lengthy. And he had like a split personality disorder. And so we were just laying there, and we weren't laying there. Let me rephrase. He was laying there, and we end up having to like 4-point restrain him, which means that we just had to tether all 4 of his limbs to the bed because he was starting to become unruly, right? And so this guy,
Real quick though, when you said you're on hospital, are you at like a physical hospital, or,
Yeah,
or is it a hospital within like the jail?
No, we were at Chambersburg Hospital.
Okay, so you're at an official. You're actually at an actual
gosh.
hospital.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we're at Chambersburg
Okay.
Hospital, mind
Okay.
you. Yeah. And so this guy, he wanted to be addressed as a female, right? And so my buddy looks at me, looks back at him, he's like, your name's Holloway. We're not going to call you a female, right? And like we're kind of playing good cop, bad cop at this moment, right? And so like I was trying to de-escalate the Swish situation. Swisher was just like, I'm going to escalate it. No. And so this guy, right? Everything was normal until it wasn't. And so this guy, I kid you not, mind you, he's 4-point restrained. He stands up out of the bed almost like this, right? And he screams at the top of his lungs, I'm gonna kill myself. Right? And so after
gosh.
this, he sits back down in the bed. He rips his IV out of his arm, proceeds to start wrapping it around his head.
Oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, Swisher and I now get up from our seats, right? We're in full on like, let's go mode. So we have him, right, pinned him down, trying to get recompliance down. Meanwhile, this like IV is just going everywhere. And we don't know what this guy has, and we're just like, nurse, right? And so as we're pinning this guy down, trying to secure him, this nurse comes running in with like a sedative. And this guy's just like, I just want to be called Ashley. I just want to be called Ashley, right? And we're just like, oh my gosh. Mind you, we already had a full 8 hours of work prior to this, and we were just ready to coast. And we were just like, I don't think we're going to sign up for hospital duty ever again. That was rough,
Oh my word.
So yeah, that was probably one of my most memorable moments just as a correctional officer in that instance.
Dang. I
That's
just
like-
want to be called Ashley.
That's like stuff out of a movie right there. Like,
Yeah,
that's-
really.
Yeah.
I get the full visual of it too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And bro, so like, this just made me think of another one. Just even more of a visual, even more of a interesting thing.
Still correctional officer.
Still correctional
Okay.
officer.
Okay.
Still correctional officer. So we had a mental health wing, and
Oh, this has got to be fun.
it was not fun. It was interesting.
Interesting.
I want to
word.
clarify something. I shouldn't be making fun of people's mental health. However, this seems like an interesting story about to come out of his mouth right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
But
not
those-
making fun. Trust me, you wouldn't have wanted to be me
Yeah.
in this scenario.
I've been in those areas, dude. It freaks me out. Like, I'll say really quick, Penn
Yeah.
State Holy Spirit, I've been up there a couple times. I've had to go up in the behavioral health, and the maintenance guy's like, all right, just grab what you need. Don't leave your tools in your cart.
That's
Like,
okay.
don't let anything be able to be grabbed. I'm like,
Yep.
Wow.
That's about right. Okay.
anyways, go ahead.
And so, we had this guy, his name was Murphy, right? And so, like, he was probably 85 years old, just off his rocker, nuts. And so, I remember one of my buddies, they would always walk past his cell, and he would go, yo, Murphy, you down with OPP? And he would look at you as an 85 old person and be like, yeah, you know me. And so like one day I was walking past his cell and he's like, hey, Officer Sanchez, you want me to draw you a picture? And I'm just like,
Oh.
mind you, all right, this guy is in like, he's bare minimum, doesn't have anything in his cell, doesn't have a pen due to a lot of reasons. And so in my mind, I'm fresh. I'm like a fish in my correctional responsibility.
Career.
I can already see where this is going. This is going to be great. This is going to be great.
And so I'm just thinking, how is this guy gonna draw me a picture?
Oh gosh.
What is going on? And so I'm just like, okay, Murphy, I'll take a picture, sure. And so this guy,
This is great. I know where this
Yep.
is going. This is going to be great.
I don't know if you do.
I think I do know.
This guy reaches behind himself and he like knuckles deep in his bum, pulls out this big turd, right? Is that where you thought we were going? Is that where you thought we were going?
I'm way wrong.
Yeah. This guy pulls out a turd from his bum and proceeds, there's a glass door, right? Proceeds to smash his poop on this glass door, and he starts making this little brown canvas, if you will. And I'm just like, well, I wasn't expecting that. And so the next moment, right, after he's done making this little brown canvas, he puts two little lines and he puts a little happy smiley face on his cell door. And he said, Ryan, Officer Sanchez, did I make your day? And it was one of those instances to where you're just like in shock of like, did this really happen? And also, this guy made a happy face for me to smile at, you know? So I'm just like, creativity, Murphy. Creativity. Creativity. Yeah.
David is crying. David has tears in his eyes.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I
I'm gonna have to
can't
zoom in on
wow.
that.
imagine.
Oh man, that's so. We need to put a PG-13 warning on this one now.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Yeah, I definitely thought we were giving him a pencil. He broke the pencil in half, and he had a shiv and just came right at you. That's exactly where I thought that was
Oh
going.
no, I was like, he's gonna use poop. Somehow, some way,
Wow.
he's using poop to make a picture.
I thought at first he was going to use blood or find a way to like something bite his
Like
finger or
stab
something.
himself and
yeah.
then bleed.
Oh
And,
my god.
Yeah, I thought that went way worse.
I didn't want to
than
think of anything. So.
Oh, that was
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
man. What the visual of that too? It's just not.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, small plug. If you're looking for a job, I know they're hiring. So,
Yeah,
Oh my word.
yeah. You put that right on their marketing materials, right?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'll cut that and be like, here's an ad for you guys. Here, use it.
I mean, they'll already have some experience to never ask for a picture or say yes for a picture.
that's it. That's exactly it. That's exactly. We
Wow.
call that abstract art, you know?
That's
Yeah.
that's a
that's
good
one way.
You
term.
can learn
Abstract
from that.
art.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
There's some Jackson Pollock in that for sure.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
Those people who know that reference don't understand why I said that one.
Dang. Wow. Well, that's fun. Thank you for sharing. I don't know if my life is better or worse now. Now that I know that.
Probably worse.
You're welcome.
Dang. None of my jobs have been that fun.
Do you really
That
want them to be that
interesting.
fun?
That interesting. No, I
You
don't.
You don't.
That's true.
No, you don't. Exactly.
That is true.
Exactly. Oh,
I
my
even think
goodness.
teaching is a little too far with the way kids act. But no.
Not everyone can do it.
Well, now you work
I
with
can
kids.
tell you that.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
I
you-
would say.
Are you ready for school to be out for summer yet, Tanessa?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Man, I wish I got a summer break.
Okay, great.
I hear crickets.
Hey, you know what you sign up for.
That's
I'm
true.
a big
Yeah.
believer in that. Like, you know, when you pick a career, you know what you're signing up for.
Oh, I know.
So
I just always like to say it because I'm a teacher.
I didn't.
I always like to get on.
To say, yeah, now he works with kids. So he went from people who have a lot of issues to kids
who have a lot of
who have a
issues.
lot of issues.
Yeah.
And he gets stories from your
Oh,
current.
my.
Not.
Oh, come on.
No.
Not like that. Maybe anything. Well, okay,
Yeah.
tell us what you're doing now
Yeah,
if you want to
yeah,
share.
Yeah, sure. I'm a missionary, and so I get the opportunity to just pour into middle school youth. And so, I think one of the coolest parts or one of the coolest aspects was small, real quick. I grew up without a dad, and so it was really cool to be able to see. We were talking about this one kid in the Mercersburg area, and we were just talking about things that we're thankful for. And this kind of actually brought a tear to my eye because it was one of those instances to where he said, Mr. Ryan, I'm thankful that God brought me another father in the form of you into my life. And like, that was one of the things, it solidified, why I do what I do. And ultimately, the importance of that. So, just sharing God's love, sharing Christ's love with these students and allowing them to just recognize what genuine, intentional love is.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Kids can be really sweet sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, this is an awkward silence.
It is, yeah. I don't have the rundown pulled up.
I don't either. Something about Grant hating bees. I know was on that list.
Grant hates bees. Exactly what I'm seeing, Sid.
Yeah, I hate bees. So I was riding my 4-wheeler with my friend John the other Saturday night, and I don't know, it was about like in the 60s, low 60s. So I was like, you know what? And it was cloudy, so I was like, I'm gonna wear a long sleeve. I was like, I'll be really comfortable. Won't get chilly. If I get chilly, whatever. So I mean, we're ripping through the fields, and then we stop and we're just chit chatting, and I felt like something like bite me, and I was like, what's in my shirt biting me? So then I like reach around like this, and I start like going like this, and I feel like more of it, and I'm like, what the freaking heck? And I look, and there's a yellow jacket in my shirt. Stung me 4 times.
Oh my gosh.
4 times?
4 times.
So,
4.
So someone said that like bees can only sting once and then they're done.
Honeybees. I learned that from the Bee movie.
Yeah. But it
When
was
they sting you, they die.
Yeah.
Yes.
Honeybees.
Yes, honeybees. Yellow jackets, they're jerks.
Yellow jackets don't die.
Well, do you think they
No.
were biting you or stinging you?
Oh, he
4
was
times?
It felt like something was. I thought it was a bug biting me. What it turns out,
Right.
it was him stinging me. Is what it was.
So
It's just what I.
He has a consecutive amount of stings.
Yeah.
Interesting. Are you fact checking that, Damon?
I am, and no, yellow jackets do not die after stinging. So there we go.
Is it just honeybees that die after stinging?
Unlike
you have
honeybees,
any
which die after stinging.
bee knowledge?
I do not.
I'm just remembering
One thing he
the.
doesn't have.
That's it.
I don't know who it
Next
is
career.
in the Bee movie. I don't know if it's Barry or his friend, but one of them stings a human, and they're all like, "No!" And then they put him on honey ivy to make sure he doesn't die.
I'm pretty
Because
sure
I-
it was his friend.
Yeah.
Because that was a pretty traumatic thing to happen to the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Funny.
I never watched the Bee movie, so I
neither.
wouldn't know.
What?
you're not missing out on anything.
Yeah, I'm not
Have you ever seen the Bee movie?
I have. Isn't it just like a? Isn't it sad though? Isn't it just all about just like your
Kinda.
process of just living to work? Isn't that kind of like the?
I don't know.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, that might have
The
been the
basis?
underlying message, but they also showed like what happens when bees don't pollinate.
Yeah, and then there's a love trope between a bee and a human.
Yeah,
which is really
Oh.
weird. And she was cheating on her man. I don't
With
know
a
if they're
bee.
married or what. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pretty weird plot line. I don't know
Now
what they
you
were
think
on,
about
but-
it, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a beehive tree hugger runner solar panel club member, so I wouldn't know.
Dang. Yeah,
Anyways.
but Grant had like 4 welts on his back, and so he like came in, and I was like, "What just happened to you?" And so we put ice on it, and then it like went down. Now you can't even like tell that he got bit. Like
Dang.
it was crazy. But we're like glad he wasn't allergic because who knows? Yeah, that would have been really bad.
Hey, where did Noah keep his bees? In the archives.
I think you told that,
That
one.
was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
We could
That's
have probably
terrible.
guessed that if you would have given us more time.
When do bees get married?
Bees
I thought we
When they found their honey.
no more dad jokes. Taking your phone away.
Damon's laughing. Damon's smiling.
Yeah, the funniest thing was Danessa saying, "I'm taking his phone away." That's what I was laughing about,
I
actually.
gotta be able to watch the time.
I'll watch it for
The
you.
best part is that was at a job site. Yeah, it's at like a retirement community, and like where the fire alarm panel is in the main lobby, they have this TV up, and I was
It's got
looking.
jokes on it?
Yeah, and they
Nice.
had like those jokes. I was like, "This is great. I'm taking a picture."
Wait, that's hilarious because you got bit on Tuesday.
No, I did not. I took the picture.
Okay, so what's the difference between
Wednesday.
being bit and
Yeah.
being stung? Is there a difference?
I don't know.
Yeah, there
One's
definitely
done with
is.
their mouth and one's done with their butt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Got him.
Gotta figure that. Got him.
Do the stingers have poison?
Oh, I don't know. Let's ask Google.
Or
Well, I'm
is it
still
just-
alive, so I'd say no.
Well, okay, you can get injected. It's like a mosquito bite. Like that's
Yeah.
a little bit of poison, but it doesn't kill you.
Like how they inject mosquitoes with diseases.
We're not. This isn't a conspiracy podcast.
Sorry,
Today.
yeah, that was just my
Yes.
own dumb thoughts.
Bees have poison in their stingers.
Oh. So is that what people are allergic to then if they're allergic to bees?
Probably.
I'm guessing bee venom includes a mixture of proteins, peptides, and enzymes. Histamine, a chemical that causes swelling, redness, and itchiness.
So histamine.
So I would guess that would be what people are allergic to, histamine. That's me making this up on the fly. I have no idea what they're actually.
Wait, what
Have you
did you
ever
say
heard
is
of
in
an
it?
antihistamine?
Huh?
Antihistamine? Like
Yeah.
that would be the anti, like antivenom for, right?
Maybe.
For
Yeah.
Sure.
how to-
So wait, what did you say is in a bee sting though?
It says a mixture of proteins, peptides, and enzymes.
Is that all healthy? I know protein's healthy, but like,
It's different kinds.
Yeah, it's
So-
definitely
I was
not.
gonna say like, so was it healthy? I got stung.
So,
So, like-
no.
New
So
way to get gains.
Yeah.
Protein.
Yeah.
So here-
Stung by bees.
Sting me. Wait, no.
So I'm gonna pronounce this very wrong. Melatonin is a protein that causes pain and inflammation. So you actually getting the proteins cause the pain and inflammation.
There's a lot of different kinds of proteins and enzymes.
Right.
Because I know for myself, with my allergy to peanuts and tree nuts and such, the enzymes that are in that are like the proteins in that, like the chemical makeup of them is what causes the reactions. So just depending, like, I guess like protein is just the general term for like the way it's made up or like what is made up. And then like your body reacts to whatever is chemically in that. So it's just, yeah.
Are you a
science.
biochemist?
No, I am when it comes to allergies.
Okay.
That's all I know. I do know. I wish you would have told me this sooner. But for bee stings, when we were little, if we ever got stung by a bee, we put a penny on it because the copper. Like,
I've heard that.
You put copper on it and it draws the whatever out and it takes the pain away immediately.
What?
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
I feel like you got that out of like the homeschool mom like Bible.
My mom told me
You
that.
know?
I wasn't homeschooled, but
I just put ice on it.
My mom.
and it
Ice would help.
helped
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
That would numb it.
And then yeah, it was fine.
And it
It's like a little itchy
yeah.
still at times. Like I still want to like itch it, which is
Sure.
weird.
Try,
Yeah, like,
try a penny. See if it still works.
The weird thing is that like earlier in the summer, I got stung on my finger. Then our friend just got stung on Friday at a wedding. Then Gray got stung. So it's like, are bees like extra stingy this year? Because like I haven't gotten stung.
know.
It's a conspiracy theory.
I haven't
And then one
gotten-
almost attacked me when I was at Myrtle Beach.
I haven't gotten stung in like over like 10
right.
years. And then all of a sudden, all these people I know
So
are getting
here we
stung.
go.
I
Here we
think
go.
before you tell your story,
You
this
know-
will help. This will help solidify your conspiracy theory. This bee, I don't even know what I did to this bee. We're on like the 10th hole. It's Sunday, so like we're pooped at this point from all the golfing we've done, and I don't even think I putted it into the hole. Like I made it close, and I was like, all right, that's cool. That's like 8. Picked it up. I put the flag back.
Like 8.
I put the flag back in,
I
and
love how just nonchalantly you said that and moved on.
yeah. And this bee, and it wasn't a yellow jacket, it was like a carpenter bee, like one of those sized of bees. He like flies around me, so I'm like, whoa, whoa. All right. Kind of like jogged away really quick. And I was like, all right, he's gone. Then he starts coming back around me again. And I'm like, bro, what did I even do to you? So then I like run again. And at this point, I'm trying to get off the green and go back to our cart. And next thing you know, I'm like walking backwards, and here he comes like right to my face. I'm like, what did I do? So I just took my whoop-bam! That dude was out to sting me. I don't know what for.
And you stung him.
Oh, I stung him all right.
You stung him.
Maybe he was trying to tell me I suck at golf and I just shouldn't play anymore.
I thought we have
Maybe.
to save the bees.
Well, he wasn't a honeybee. He was a carpenter bee. He was not a honeybee.
I'm glad y'all can tell the difference because I can't.
Yeah, I
The
can't
carpenter
either.
bees are like the big yellow and black ones.
Like the fat
They're like
guys.
fat.
Bumblebees.
No.
Aren't bumblebees also honeybees? Maybe bumblebees and carpenter
are
bees.
fine. I thought bumblebees just pollinate.
Bumblebees are good for you.
That's what I-
all bees are pollinators.
True.
Not
Very
yellow
true.
jackets.
I don't know about that.
I
I thought all bees were.
Mr. Google, look this up.
Okay,
I thought all
or-
bees were pollinators.
I
But-
only thought it was honeybees.
well,
Because
but
they
I
have
know,
to make stuff, right? They have to make their hives out of something.
right?
They have to make their food out of something.
Very true.
guess.
Yeah. I mean, honeybees, yes. Honeybees also make honey, obviously. And then I thought all bees had like the things on their legs, and then they go from flower to flower. Like I thought that's just how they all worked.
Maybe all bees pollinate, but only honeybees make honey.
Yes, that would be mostly true. I
That
think.
that makes sense. That checks out.
Bees of all kinds, with tiny handful exceptions, are essentially are pollinators.
Okay.
The most common is the blue banded bee, the most common non-pollinator. The
Are those
blue
the ones that look
banded
like?
bee?
Are those the ones that look like wasps?
Yes.
They're awful. I think
I
we
do
have
not
some out
like
front. I just let them go. We do have like wasps that live on our front, like in the front of the house, like in the house, on the wall somewhere behind the shutters, I guess.
Oof.
But they'll be like flying around the front door, and I just pretend like I don't see them and keep walking. And usually they just fly away, don't bother me. But they're ugly looking. Wasps are awful.
Are they like the big ginormous things or not those?
No, it's the ones that have like the long back legs or like
Oh, so they are a wasp.
yeah,
They're
they
the
look
regular
like,
ones.
but it has blue on it. They're
Oh.
blue and black.
Never seen those.
They're really weird.
I just don't like
Sweet.
bugs in general, so that's just
Yeah.
awful
Awesome.
to me. But
My parents have a bee problem in their basement right now.
the basement.
It's worse than my dad wants my mom to know, but good thing she doesn't
my
listen to
God.
this.
Isn't like there's a hive above the ceiling, right?
It's in the basement.
Because they got in somehow.
Yeah, it's like
Ooh.
it's
We
a,
had that
there's a
happen
hive.
before. Not
Yeah.
like us, like at my
your
parents' old
parents?
house. Same thing.
They don't know what to do, and I don't know what kind they are. But my dad will go down every so often with the vacuum and just suck them out of the
Okay,
ceiling.
that was
gosh.
actually very good. That was a very good
Thank you.
impersonation of like
Yeah.
a,
Thank you.
a vacuum
I
suction.
practice a lot.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I,
it's a-
I don't know. I thought it sucked.
Stop it. Okay, let's move on. Where are we at?
Well, no. Speaking of bees, like the house that we moved into last spring, there was like yellow, like sticky stuff in this closet, and I was like,
Oh.
I'm not going in that house unless that is like fixed. So Trent like dug up like the ceiling, and it turns out there's literally a whole
There's
like,
a whole hive.
up there.
oh,
Oh my gosh.
It was
like,
inactive.
They
I was
like-
gonna say, was it still
Yeah.
working?
It was
or-
inactive, yeah.
That's good.
But like they apparently like got through like somehow part of the roof and just like stayed up in that little like like they weren't in the house, but it was like too close for comfort.
Oh, yeah.
And so like Trent like took all the honey. I don't know if they ate it. I don't know if he got rid of it. But he had like all this honey, and then the hive he just like got rid of. But I'm like, isn't that so disgusting?
That's wild. Yeah, it's them to be
So-
bugs in or around your house, not okay. Bugs anywhere
No.
else, fine.
No.
Live your
Yeah.
life.
So I like check that closet regularly just to see if there's any more left. But it's been this past summer and I haven't seen any. So
Well, that's good.
hopefully whatever was open isn't anymore. I
So
don't know.
legit question. You said it was an inactive hive.
Well, there's no bees.
Will
in
they
it.
just leave?
yeah.
I guess.
What? How does that make sense?
I thought maybe they
What?
just like they got
They got-
like I thought
There wasn't any dead bees up there, so they didn't die
Oh.
up there.
Did the queen
Oh.
die, and like, or did they take? Was there a new queen? Maybe
I don't.
Interesting.
I have no idea.
because I know they follow the queen. So if the queen's there, they're there. But if she's taken, then
Maybe
they
if-
follow. I watch those like bee
don't know.
relocation videos. You know those ladies that'll go.
Yeah.
Those are so fun to watch. They can find them within like 2 minutes of being there. They're like, oh yeah, here you go. Let me just pick you up and put you in this thing. And then they
Oh,
like
heck
put the bee,
no.
put the queen
No.
in the box, and then all the bees leave. And
So, maybe she like left,
yeah.
and then they just followed and left all the honey there.
Hey, Mr. Google, look up why do bees leave their hive?
Why do queen bees leave? Well, it was a tight space, so maybe they didn't have enough space. But like then again, why would you build a hive?
Does the
I don't
hive
know.
ever get like old? Like they used up every comb?
Maybe.
That's fair. Do they migrate for the winter? You know, because like I feel
I
like
think
it's
hibernate.
too cold for bee. Do they?
So
yeah.
Underground?
Yeah,
Or-
underground. Yeah, I
yes.
think that's true.
like most mammals, they hibernate. Yes.
Okay.
That is
That's
that is
crazy.
Google confirmed.
But why do queens leave their hive?
Why do bees for routine Okay, this is dumb. For routine activities like foraging for food and water, mating, and cleansing flights.
Okay,
Okay.
look up why would a colony leave its hive?
Why does why does a queen bee leave her hive?
why would a queen bee leave the hive?
Why would the yeah?
That would work probably.
No, it'll probably say for foraging, maybe.
Yeah, you vacate almost. You almost need like why would a colony vacate a hive? Like leave completely.
Why would a colony?
Yes, because it's the whole thing is gone.
Yeah.
Because the way you're wording it sounds like one or two is going out for a stroll.
I just just bees in general and bugs. I just cannot.
Here we go. Let's see what Google says. Two primary reasons: swarming or absconding. I don't know if I pronounced
Oh,
that right.
obviously, yeah.
Swarming is the form of reproduction where the colony splits into two. So the old queen and a portion of those bees leave to establish a new hive. Abseconding is when the entire colony abandons the hive due to stress and the bees do not return.
Wow.
Was there
So I
anything?
hope they were stressed.
Was there anything stressful going on in the house before you guys got there?
I mean, there's another owner.
So swarming would be
Not owner, but
overcrowding, reproduction,
tenant.
Yeah.
that type of stuff.
Yeah.
The stress would be pest or disease infestation, lack of resources, environmental stress, frequent disturbances, pesticide contaminations, or a failing queen. So if the queen's pheromone production
can be, like,
declines,
old.
the worker bees may not recognize her as the mother of the colony anymore, therefore causing the colony to leave in search of a new healthy queen. There we go.
So
That's all you got to know about
Wow.
the bees.
Thank you for listening to our educational podcast.
Yeah.
Today, yeah.
that I hate talking about because it's so gross. But
So I'm interested.
It's fine.
So if you had like an infestation, and you like, I almost picture you're trying to go to sleep, and like your neighbors or whoever are up all night, just like partying and stuff like that. You know, what if you just started randomly making noise, you know, throughout your day to disrupt the bees? You think they would leave?
Maybe.
You know,
Yeah. I have to have more. I'll tell my parents to let us have a party there so they can get rid of their bees.
bam.
And that way Grant can get stung a couple more times too while he's at it.
No thanks.
oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
I'll
Well, I
pass.
don't know because like aren't can't hives be on trees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hives can
So
be
like
anywhere.
they can like resist wind and like animals and like stuff like that. So I feel like a party in a house wouldn't really
Yeah.
affect them.
Loud noise. I feel like loud abrupt noises. Like in nature,
In a
there's
small-
not typically there's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if there was like loud music
True.
constantly, that would be
Potentially.
yelling or.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad Grant plays a guitar in that room now. So
Not very often, though.
I know, but like you play loud music in there at times, so that can be a disturbance for them not to come back ever again.
Country road.
So glad Grant is disturbing and loud
Yeah.
and annoying.
Literally.
Oh my God. Anyways, while they're singing, we're gonna have our own conversation.
All right.
That was actually really good.
Thanks.
That was very
Hey,
impressive. You should be proud of
hey,
that.
no,
Was it-
no,
you
no.
should actually?
Be proud of
Whoa, whoa.
We don't need that.
This man can sing.
Did you hear that? Yeah,
He
you
just
can
never.
see-
He never does. I don't know why.
Wow.
Like he should
What
honestly.
proof
Like
do you
like
have?
he's playing guitar
Grant, I
up there
have
for the
proof.
worship team. He doesn't want to sing. I like. He's just not using his godly gifts to glorify God. I guess something like that. I don't know.
Listen, we're about to
Dang.
shame
That was
you
that was
into
mean. That was mean.
utilizing-
Right.
Take that back. That was mean.
I said I'm not playing on the worship team anymore.
That was mean.
Oh my word.
Can we cut that? I shouldn't have said that. That's on me.
That's all right. He gave a ministry minute about that not too long ago, so you have the right to make fun of him. Just kidding.
What did I give the ministry minute about?
Well, it was a while ago. Whatever you said about
like using your gifts and
your
stuff.
talents. Yeah.
Oh.
That was a while ago, like last summer. Nope. That'd have been like beginning of this year.
Nice.
Oh, wow. I don't remember it.
Anyways.
So glad you do.
That's awesome. I mean, talking about the ministry minute, that'll be coming up next episode.
Yeah, it is next episode.
And as far as I'm aware, this episode is starting to wind down to the very final seconds. So it's about time.
I wouldn't know because I can't. I don't have the
We're
clock.
at 37.
22. No, I don't know.
It's like jinx.
All right.
They're
See you
very,
next
they're very, they're very in
episode.
sync. But this episode's coming to a conclusion, which means the ministry minute is right around the corner. So stay tuned for Wednesday. Can't wait to hear what Ryan's going to share in the ministry minute. Do we have anything else before we wrap this episode up?
No, I guess we just have a thank you, Ryan, for sharing some stories with us. We're glad you're here for this episode. Like Damon said, we can't wait to see what you have for us next episode, and we can't wait to have you back on sometime for another episode like this. Bring some more stories, bring that energy, and
Don't forget, people, correctional officers are in need of personnel.
That's right. So we
link in bio.
Link in the bio. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for doing all the things you do. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, and Apple. That's where you can catch this episode, all the episodes, and most importantly, Wednesday's Ministry Minute episode. Till then, hey, I hope you're having a good day. Bye.